Okay. This is not good. Let's see what we can do here. Dazzling Dance is pretty important, so let's press that. He might go for Call Darkness, so let's see if we can dodge it. And then that'll bring in my dragon. Okay. Do I go for Call Lightning or Cyclone? I think Call Lightning. He's going to change it back anyways. Let's go for Cyclone. Bring in my Venture Bombshell. And that darkness really messes with my Cyclone. Even with that, even with Rain Dance, it's only a 75% hit chance. He's running Spirit Claws. That's weird. I mean, if he lands it, it'll pay off because I'm faster than him with Dazzling Dance. Let's go for those Demolishes. They're a 90% chance, so definitely worth going for. He missed again. Okay. It's given me a little bit of hope. I probably want to bring in my Spine Bug here. Get another Dazzling Dance rolling. Having to deal with 2 undead racials is a real problem. Let's see here. Do I think he's going to go for Prowl? I mean, last time he did that, I just returned to rest. Is he going to fall for the same trick twice? He might. Let's go for Dazzling Dance in case he's dumb enough to go for Prowl. You could say it's a mind game. Technically. Maybe I went for the attack. I was thinking about going for the attack in case he just sent the Call Darkness instantly. And now here's another mind game. Do I use Return to Rest or do I attack him? I mean... is it worth going for Cyclone? I don't think so. I think I just want to go for the Call Lightning. Because I don't want that darkness out when Twilight comes in. Let's bring in our Venture Bombshell. And I think... let's see here. Let's go for the Rain Dance. If he brings in Twilight, I'll just one-shot him with Demolish, even if I don't crit. So it'd probably be wisest for him to stay in on his undead, just to fall back on that racial. And then let's see here. How much damage does that Spirit Claws do? 324? Let's stay in on the Venture Bombshell because... oh, that lightning might kill me, actually. Nope, I survive. Totally calculated. What I want is to have Return to Rest, potentially, for Twilight. Oh, he should have pressed Darkness. That was a misplay. Yeah, if he just pressed Darkness, he'd be able to stun me here because I don't have my Return to Rest yet. Oh, never mind. Got a lucky crit. That was a huge crit. Very impactful, I mean. Alright, well, that team never should have beat his. I'm not sure how that worked out, but we'll take it. He has triple darkness, so running a beast would probably be a good idea. What do I have with the beast? Would this team have any chance versus him? Low key, maybe. Maybe I'll just play the Death Adder. I feel like the Death Adder is slightly better. I might try one of these meme teams out later. I haven't played this team in a video yet, so I'll try it out. Rose Typin should be pretty good versus those Darkness pets, because he's faster than all of them, and he takes weak damage from them. Alright, let's see what we get. Bone Serpent, Anomalous, and Bone Serpent. Okay, what fun. Let's see here. Let's start with the Rose Typin. If he starts with a Bone Serpent... Honestly, I think I'm just... Regardless of what he starts with, I'm gonna go for the Poison Fangs to start out, because he might swap. And even if he goes for, like, say, a Toxic Fumes, I think I'm fine taking the Toxic Fumes in exchange for dotting up his Anomalous. Then I can blind him here, and hopefully get his Poison Protocol. Huge. Alright. Puts me in a pretty decent spot. I could just go for Puncture Wound, because even if he swaps, it'll do double damage. That way it's off cooldown faster. Let me think. I'm just gonna go for Poison Fang. And then 560 is more than 509. So let's take out Anomalous before he hits us with a Corrosion. This might be a winnable 3v2, although the Bone Serpents are very strong. Rose Typin isn't that good versus them because their Bone Barrage can still hit me through blind. But I take weak damage from Darkness, so it's not the worst matchup ever. Wailing Lasher is actually 1 speed faster than the SS, which is very nice. One of the few times where having 293 speed is actually a good thing. Alright, so he's probably going to go for Bone Barrage. Don't know if I want to take that Bone Barrage on my Death Adder, but dotting him might be nice. I think what I'm going to do here is swap to my Wailing Lasher. Save my Snake's health for later. Even if he presses Darkness, it doesn't nerf my feed healing because of my racial. But it still hits for... Oh, I should have went for the feed. I forgot just how much damage that does. Ah, that was a throw. Well, maybe... Okay, he swapped. My thinking was... Let's go ahead and go for that feed. Now, I want to go for Contagion Strike while I still have my Weather. But then I forgot just how much damage Call Darkness does. 805, that's insane. Oh, nice crit, though. Alright. Let's change that Weather. And if he doesn't land all 3 of these bones, I can actually take out his Undead Racial here. My Wailing Lasher is getting a lot of work done. Although I don't think I played him very well. Went for a... Okay, well, I guess he couldn't do anything else there. Maybe I'll save the Wailing Lasher for later. And... Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. He might be useful later on. His Bone Serpents are good, but I don't think they'll 1v3. Especially the HH, he doesn't hit as hard. He'll probably go for Bone Brush first. I can win the coin flip, this lightning shield will actually pay off like a lot. Because that bone barrage is gonna... Honestly, it'll hurt him more than it'll hurt me. If I can win the coin flip. Oh, huge. He has Nocturnal Strike. And he landed it. 50%. I'm not mad, I won the coin flip. I should be in the clear at this point. And he doesn't have a weather changer. I wonder if he forgot that he was running Nocturnal Strike on that one, and that's why he swapped out randomly when he did. Because that swap, as questionable as my Contagion Strike play was, his swap was even worse. Coin flip city right now. Let me just go for... Yeah, fuck it, YOLO. Let's go for the Poison Protocol in case I win the coin flip. I totally did. Alright, maybe I can no-time him. What's my best chance of no-timing him? Nah, I'm not gonna fuck around. Let's just fall back on the mechanical racial. Oh, we lost that coin flip. Well, we won it, but we wanted to lose, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm just gonna play it safe. I'm not gonna go for the no-time because there's too much RNG with the 50% Nocturnal Strikes and the Bone Barrage, 80%. What was he playing? Anomalous? And he had Toxic Fumes, right? He sure did. Let's try this Wailing Lasher team. I think versus him, it could be a funny matchup. I tried this type of gimmick in the last video, and it worked really well. But it kind of depends on your opponent playing really dumb or not being aware of it. Because what you're going for is, I want Toxic Fumes to be the weather. I want to get Great Sting out with my Gorm, and then use Enrage. Wait, did he bug me? Oh, he sure did. Damn, I got 360 no-scoped. Taken out of the bracket just like that. But yeah, the idea is you start with... You want Toxic Fumes to be the weather, which Anomalous could give me that weather, but I have the Wailing Lasher just to throw out the weather if he doesn't give me the weather I want. Then I'll bring in the Gorm Harrier. Root Stinger would probably be better just for the speed, but I'm trying the Gorm Harrier for max attack power. And then you want to use Great Sting, use Enrage, and then ideally your flyer dies while you still have Enrage up. And you have Great Sting still rolling on the enemy team. That way, once you die with Enrage, your Great Sting will continue to do damage as if you had Enrage up. So it does double damage. And then, if you refresh Great Sting with another pet, it doesn't override the Great Sting dots. So instead of doing... So you would think, okay, you press Great Sting, you Enrage, you die, you bring in Infernal Power Claw, use Great Sting. You would think now your Great Sting's going to be doing 92 each round like the tooltip says. No. The game thinks that you have your Gorm's Great Sting rolling plus Enrage. And so it's doing, in this case, it'll be like 214 to each pet. He does have a weather changer, though, so this could be tricky. He'll probably start with that Curse Berman and one-shot me, so what can I do? Alright, let's try bringing in the Gorm. We'll go for Great Sting. Enrage. And Call Darkness will super duper definitely kill me. 2607, nice. Well balanced game, Blizzard. Now, my Great Stings are doing, see, 214 each, and it's still out, so I'm going to refresh it with another Great Sting here. Hopefully I don't miss. That would be tragic. because I don't think the bug will work if I miss. Okay, fortunately I didn't miss, and so see, instead of doing 92 each round, it's doing 214. Very reasonable, you know, 600 I can't even do the math, like 50 damage every turn. He might go for a Spectral Strike here. Let's bring in the Wailing Lasher. Heh. He missed his 40%. That was very worth bringing in my Wailing Lasher. Okay. Yeah, we're still doing 214 each round. His whole team is just melting to smithereens. So let's go for a feed. It's not nerfed by darkness because of my OP elemental racial. And his elemental's dead. And both of his pets are almost all dead. This is great. Let's see here. Maybe I'll bring my Infernal Pyreclaw back in. Because I take weak damage. If he goes for that Surge of Light, I want to take weak damage from it. I could go for the coin flip, but... Oh, he's just bringing the Curse Vermin. Okay, this is perfect. That means I can go for... Yeah, I have an idea here. Let's change the weather so I don't have to worry about missing my Great Sting. He's going to go for Prowl, so he's going to be slower than me. And then I can go for Great Sting. Finish cleaning that Twilight. So far, Twilight has taken damage from nothing except Great Sting, and he is at, well, 1 attack away from dying, which is fantastic. He might miss that. He might miss that Spirit Claws. Perfect, he totally did. And I got my Beast Racial active, so my Great Sting is still doing pretty good damage. All I have to do is just land one more Adrenaline Rush. And then he'll die to the dot. It was a little bit awkward because he had a lot of weather changers, so I couldn't just start with my Wailing Lasher and press Toxic Fumes and then go through the rotation. But yeah, you see how the idea works. Is it's a funny gimmick where if they're dumb enough to kill you while you have Great Sting and Enrage up, you can do a ton of damage with pure Great Sting, basically bugging the game into thinking that you just refreshed this dot as opposed to this one. I don't know if I'm explaining it very well, but if you look at the record here, my Great Sting does 107, 107. I throw up Enrage, and now it's doing 214, and then 321 crits, and then it just continues to do 214. Let's see here. Yeah, it did 214, 214, 214, and then 214, 214, 214 on the next round. It's even better if you can have Toxic Fumes, because then you get an extra 2 rounds. So it'll just kind of completely erase the enemy team. But I don't think I was ever able to do that because he has 3 darknesses, so he can always just change the weather. But yeah, a funny meme gimmick that Rosqo suggested. I'm curious to see him try it out because he'll probably be able to come up with a better strategy. But yeah, super broken. I mean, this comp is already, this combo Toxic Fumes with Great Sting is already really strong, and then the ability to like bug the game and basically extend the super dots. It's insane, even without Toxic Fumes, because like in this game, it was only 2 round duration. Imagine if you're doing that, but with 3 rounds for each Great Sting. So it'd be Toxic Fumes, Great Sting, Enrage, and then it's gonna tick for 2 more rounds, and you just basically spam Enrage until your flyer dies, and then on the 3rd round, you refresh it, and so then that'd be 6 total rounds of Great Sting doing well, for 5 of the 6 rounds, it'll be doing 214 damage to each pet. I mean, that'll just completely erase an entire team. As long as they don't have a weather changer or like Sandstorm or something. It's not going to be very effective against Sandstorm, but I have a weather changer, so actually I have 2 weather changers on this team. I had Scorched Earth and Toxic Fumes. So who knows, it might even beat like a triple Sandstorm tryhard team. But yeah. Three fun games. I'm going to call it for now. Keep some more later, and hope you all enjoyed the video. As always, if you have any team suggestions, any pets you want to see me try out, leave it in the comments, and if I can get a hold of the pet, I'll try it out. See, I'll see y'all in the next one.